should DCE stand down from Origin?
I think, look, you just can't hide from the fact that since he made his decision, he had that one good game, and in the 3 since, Manly have gone bad and he's gone bad. His form's fallen in a massive hole. I don't know if I agree with what Buzz said last night, that it's time to change the captaincy. More so because Jake's not going that well. He's been injured. Tom's been injured. I think that's a tough one. But I think DCE does owe it, maybe not to the management of the club, but to the fans, to give it his best shot to go out a winner this year. He said in the past he wants to lead that team to a premiership. He won't get the chance next year. And is he going to come back from a gruelling Origin series at 36 years of age, freshened up for the back end of the year?
Really good point. What about the Queensland fans?
Well, that's another story, isn't it? Do we really care?
You got Munster and Dearden.
Oh, okay. No, I just asked the question.
Look, bloody oath, he should give it up. I think I'm really quite passionate about this. He's played at Manly for 15 years.
2 New South Wales blokes picking our side. I love
$1 million
it.
a year.
He's picked up a lot of money and he's deserved every cent. Don't get me wrong. He's probably one of the all-time or top 10 in Manly's history. But I think it's time now to say this is my final year. I want to throw everything that I've got into trying to get Manly into the finals.
For Queensland. I love it.
I think he's done enough.
You know
for
what?
Queensland.
If he did pull out Gordy, and I'm not saying he will, but if he did, it leaves the Maroons in a little bit of a predicament for a number 7. Like, who would they go to? Who comes next? Hunt, with Harry Grant having an injury concern, he plays hooker.
Which is why he'll play.
Hunt, Dearden and Cameron Munster.
Is Tommy Dearden, though, does he handle that half-back role in Origin or not?
Well, he went there a couple of years ago and nearly got man of the match.
No, that was playing 5'8", though.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Well, Munster, it doesn't matter.
Gordy,
we'll just pick
as a Queenslander then, we've had the opinion of the New South Welshman. As a Queenslander, do you think he's going to play Origin this year?
Look,
do you think he'll play? Do you think he'll give up his jersey?
I do hope so. If not, I think it would have been announced already.
Okay.
And I think that he'd give the respect to Billy and we'd hear about it, you would think. He's given, I think, both jerseys so much. But you do make a valid point. How much do you give the club? And then we all have that. Like my last year, I retired from rep footy, just to give back to the Broncos because through that period you got so many young kids there. So that was my choice, but maybe
Manly will lose Tom.
Maybe DCE does it at the next club.
Maybe. Probably Jake. Probably Hall. Olakau'atu, Hall Moldy. So there's 3.
I don't know if they keep playing the way they are, Manly. I'm not
sure.
True.
What I'm just saying, Braith.
Yeah, possibly.
Possibly 4 players could go. That will rip the soul out of Manly in that middle period of the season. They're already on their backsides. I don't think they can afford to have 4 blokes, 4 key blokes walk out at the one time.
All right, now...
Are you a Manly supporter?
No, I'm not.
What about the 6 from the Cowboys and when Penrith had 6 in or whatever, you didn't feel sorry for them?
No, I'm just saying...
4 Manly players.
Daly's done enough at Queensland level.
Last year at the Broncos, though. You just said that a moment ago.
Yeah, but this is not his last year of footy.
No, this is his last year for the Sea Eagles. So what, the club he goes to next year, they get the reward, do they?
Maybe.
All right, what about Jamal Fogarty? We do see moving on. It's set that to be Manly offering him a 3-year deal. Now, I believe Canberra offered him a 2-year deal, but they're going to up him on that Manly and look at a 3-year deal for Fogarty and most likely will get him. Is that the case?
Yeah, that seems to be the case. Braith, Canberra initially offered a 1-year deal when Manly offered 2. Canberra went to 2. Manly today look like they will now increase that to a 3-year deal. I would find it very difficult to think that Jamal, who's looking for security long term, he's 31. I've checked that.
Yep, okay.
That'd be a 3-year deal for Fogarty, so you'd think that it would be Manly. If he goes to 3, Canberra are going to say, we can't match that, and if he has to go, he has to go.
Starling was really good on Sunday, but Fogarty kicked the ears off the tops. Yeah. He was, and Ricky with his 7s, he hasn't had the best of luck. I think for some reason they just gel.
God, he's been going good, and
he's perfect for them right now.
Yes.
You know, like
he's perfect for Ricky too. His personality, mate.
Starling's got that spark out of 9. You know, Strange has been.
I think the Raiders just need to keep him.
It would be a tough decision for Fogarty because when he went to the Raiders, people forget he was basically unwanted at the Tigers. He was pushed out the door. Titans, sorry, and he went down there and he's gone through some up and down times, but his form is just like you said, Gordy. He's up there with the elite at the moment.
It does show how desperate Manly are to get him, though.
Yeah, what sort of money are they talking?
I think it's about 550 to 600, Braith.
Okay.
So it does set him up.
That's pretty reasonable.
It does set him up
He
for
runs a
for life.
team.
He's worth that.
He's doing a good
You think
job.
he's
More
underpaid?
than that, yeah, absolutely.
But do you think with him that they can win a comp?
Hey,
Do you think Manly can win a comp with him there?
okay. In the next 3 years, if you put Lockie Galvin at 6 at a club and him, he's going
rather
to run
him?
the team better.
Okay.
He's going to run a team better, and that's what the game's lacking: genuine sevens.
All right, boys. You two have been great apart from your mathematics, but I love
That's
your
all right,
jacket.
Braith. I'll work on it.
I love your
Yeah.
jacket.
It's an
You
Oxford.
get that?
It's an Oxford.
Oh,
Oxford.
Salvation Army.
Only the best, mate.
Very close
Only
to
the
the
best
money.
for
That
Bulldog.
jacket's worth more than your entire kit.
You are kidding yourself.